movie, but was really fun for adults.
Yeah.
And somehow you made it as fun as part three, as each one. It's like getting better.
Oh, good. I like
So-
it. I felt that way too because I, as a parent, have seen all of the Kung Fu Pandas because Ryder was 4 when the first of all, happy birthday, Josie.
Oh, gosh,
Happy
thank
birthday,
you.
Josie.
Thank you, guys.
But yeah, I feel like this is the best one. I mean, I love, you know, and they just sort of gone bigger and beyond, and yeah, I love the themes that this one has. But what was your question?
So I just wanted to see how do you guys have any way of making sure or any insight on how you keep the movies a little less racist? I think
Keep
our-
them G and PG
Yeah,
because
because
today you do
they
take
really
your kids
get-
to a lot of films. I do, and I have to remove my kids, or I cover their ears, or I hold them. It's too scary, and you sort of never know. And this is actually the perfect family film.
This one's great. I am like the worst mom when it comes to that stuff.
It's like, come on, kids, we're going to Daddy's home. And they're like naked and strippers. Once Daddy was in the title, I didn't know, you know. You don't do it.
I actually did have a moment because when Ryder was younger, he loved Green Day, and so I took him to the play, and everybody was looking at me like, "Why is Kate Hudson
I
have
have a
her
role in this.
young child at this thing?" And I was like, maybe. And then got to me with my sweatshirt over his head. Like this, and then finally I was like, I'm out. I'm out, we're out, let's go. And this was totally the wrong. I should have read what it was about. And,
But sometimes we just assume
here's what I think.
it's
I think that yes, for those parents that are very, very, you know, strict about those things, which I think is important. You know, we have nothing to do with it. So, you know, the directors and the writers and everybody at DreamWorks are really the ones who, you know, we just show up and do the voices and hope that they, you know, work out for them. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I think the film is great for, like you said, for all ages, and also that it's helmed by a woman. So I'm just kind of curious to know what were the discussions before, after, and in between with her, and how you feel about all this business about getting more diversity and more people involved with Hollywood, women in particular, because I think this is really great. This is a film that people don't realize is directed by a woman, and I want to know what you thought maybe that she brought into it that was an interesting extra touch. And then I don't know when you got to see the film completed, but what were the first things you guys said to each other when you saw each other on the screen and all? I mean, what did you share among each other about your characters or seeing it?
First of all, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the movie. And secondly, Jennifer was on and directed the second installment as well. And at the time, nobody really thought, oh, a woman directed it necessarily. It was just very successful, and she came on to do the third. And she was actually there in the first one as well. She worked behind the scenes. So she's been there from the very beginning, and she has a very good understanding of what they're looking for, what's funny, what the audience wants. She's very detail-oriented. She's incredibly intelligent. And I don't know that at the time people were thinking gender or race. They weren't thinking about
Asian,
diversity.
too.
Well, Asian being, you know, race. But I do think that in the end, it's about talent, and that's what really stands out. And it's not about, you know, and obviously I'm somebody of ethnicity, and to me, it's not about talking about ethnicity. Everyone's always asking me, how is it to be an Asian American actress? I'm like, I really don't know. I really don't know. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I want to talk about being an actress.